Hey Taurus, thank you so much for coming to your weekly love reading. This should resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. For those of you guys that are cross-watching, this can either be your guys' situation or your partner's, and that goes the same way for Taurus too. It just kind of depends on whatever energy is coming in. And if a sign has like a lot of cross-watchers, then more than likely it's going to take on their energy and their feelings about, the person that they're watching on. With that being said, if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to receive alerts for when I post my readings. Also, too, please feel free to comment. I love reading what you guys say, and I really love interacting with you guys on a one-on-one basis. All right, what's going on with Taurus? Who's Taurus's person of interest? Who's Taurus's person of interest romantically? Okay, Princess of Wands. Now, when I ask for your person of interest, I just want to make sure I kind of explain this for a little bit. It's their characteristics. Sometimes it is their sign, but a lot of times I really focus on the characteristics of what's going on, okay? How does Taurus feel about this person romantically? Ten of Cups, beautiful. They possibly can have Pisces in their chart. Or this person is definitely a lover, or you're very much in love. Things are, you have a lot of really positive feelings about them based on what I can see here. What is the current issue or situation with Taurus? Current issue or situation with Taurus? Ooh. Okay, the World, right? This situation can involve a Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, or you, Taurus. All right, what's the external influence or the block for this couple romantically? Okay, Ten of Swords. And what's the best potential outcome here for Taurus, love and romance? Ooh, the Fool. All right. So you guys have the Fool, and another card came out too, which is the Queen of Wands. So, this can either be a Aries or a Cancer, or it can be any of the fire signs. So Aries, Sag, or Leo, but queens tend to be the cardinal signs. But we'll go ahead and get into it. I think something is obviously there's a level of completion here or a level of change, right? Ten of Swords, the World, Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, the World, the Wheel of Fortune. There's a big emphasis, I feel like this week, for whatever reason, on conclusions, transformations, and physically moving on. Now, you and this person, or there is a lot of change that other people are seeing inside of you, maybe people from the outside looking in. They see that you're changing it in a way that's very, very different than how you used to operate prior. Also, too, I think how you're viewing things, possibly, Taurus, is the fact that in order for this forward movement, I think that you had to really have a conversation either with your partner or with yourself on expectations, and allow that ability to change and allow something to grow within inside of the both of you guys. That's how I feel, honestly, with the Six of Swords. It's taking it from a place where maybe things weren't so wonky and having an honest conversation, and then having a level of being real with yourself in order to change how this, the progression of things or the direction. You can also be traveling to see your person or moving. But let me stop rambling about that and just hop directly into your guys' reading. Okay, so we have the Princess of Wands here. This can definitely be any of the fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sag. This can also be the earth elements as well. So Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. It's like there's a new beginning between the two of you guys, or maybe something happened. Maybe you were with this person prior, but this situation is coming back around. And it's it's starting to kind of come back up again, possibly. With the Princess of Wands, this energy is more so a feminine type of energy. It's not necessarily a masculine. So this person is a little bit cautious. They're very caring. They're very thoughtful. But they are passive in some sense. I do want to say that. that's kind of what I'm getting. Hold on, can you give me more information on this Princess of Wands? You may have children with this person. Justice, possibly a Libra. You may be married to this person. This person is really good about being logical about a situation. You know, they can be a judge. They can be, you know, an attorney. What's the energy of Justice? Ooh. The Star or an Aquarius, or, you know, they can be somebody in the limelight, right? They can I feel like this person is very, very logical. So even though there's cup energy, wand energy, I think that they have a lot of air in their chart. So they're very analytical about situations. I think that there's a level of unpredictability here with this person. And they do change rather frequently. With Justice here too, it's like they're constantly, I feel like, in a tug of war between what they want with their heart and also what they want with their mind. More information on Taurus's person of interest, their love interest, more information. Okay, the Empress, possibly Taurus or Libra. I feel like you're very attracted to this person. This person is very nurturing. They're very caring, right? It's like there's a level of balance here. There's a level of harmony here within inside of this relationship or within inside of this person that I do think that you really, really enjoy and that you really do value. I also think either this person's pregnant or you're pregnant, or, you know, and if you're not in that age range, right? It could be simply the fact that this is somebody that, you know, you want to have a family with. This is somebody that's highly creative that you want to grow with, right? There's a level of intimacies here and passion with somebody who's very attached and also focused. One card, please, on Taurus's person of interest. One card on Taurus's person of interest. The Chariot, possibly a Cancer, or you guys can be at a different distance or be at a distance with one another. The Chariot, this could involve a level of flight. This can involve, you know, maybe this person drives a bus or a train or Uber or a pilot or something of that, you know, of that sense. But I do think that things, if this is a relationship from the past, it's like things have progressed to this point, but I do think that it took a period of time to get there. You really had to kind of stick it out. I do think too, though, with this person coming up as Cancer, it's like there is a level of flow with you and them. And I do feel strongly that this person, how do I explain this? This person provides you the security that you need. It's very important to them to express what they need or their level of clarity when it comes to what they need as far as like in a physical aspect as well. But security is very, very important to this person. And that's not just financial security, but that's also emotional security as well. Nine of Wands. If things were at a standstill for some of you guys, for whatever reason, if things weren't moving or progressing, you know, in the manner that you feel like they should have, let me just say that, I do feel like this person waited, or this person was waiting for you to come back. With the Nine of Wands here, it's like this person, okay, if there was a level of doubt or suspicion, that was an issue, right? Because obviously there was some type of weird thing that was going on between the two of you guys. Like they wanted to clear it up immediately because they didn't want to be at odds with you. It was like maybe something from the past happened where this person got blocked for whatever reason. Maybe you blocked that ass or they blocked you, either way. But now it's like they want to make sure that they regain this level of peace between you and them before anything happens, because for them, it's like, it's like they don't want you and them to not be together. right? So if you guys are at a distance, they're very focused on, you know, coming together as one. If for whatever reason you guys had some type of situation, it's like they're somebody who's a problem solver, probably one of the cardinal signs, to be honest. You know, they're very, you know, they don't want things to last like this forever. They want to hurry up and make things right, figure out a solution so that you guys have this forward movement and you're not stuck in a rut. How you feel about them is a Ten of Cups. I mean, honestly, of course, that just fell. You know, I think for you, I do think that there was a level of detachment that was needed in order to figure out exactly how you wanted things to progress with this person. I do think that. I think that you really had to go in subconsciously to figure out how you feel about them. And I think that you've come to the conclusion that this person really does make you happy. More information on how Taurus feels about their person of interest. Eight of Pentacles. You know, I think that this relationship is something that can be fine-tuned. I feel like there's a level of learning and there's a level of teaching. This is definitely Virgo energy, but it's also in the sense of, you know, learning or teaching in the manner that it's like, if something doesn't work, you realize like this person wants to fix it. They're not somebody that's just going to be like, okay, well, it didn't work. YOLO, let's chop it up. No, it's like for them, it's like they have to really, really, really figure out every fine-tuned detail. That's very Virgo type of energy, right? Especially as that Eight of Pentacles. And that's definitely Sun in Virgo. So maybe this person does have a Sun in Virgo. But it's a very critical way of processing information and really putting the tools to work. I think that this person is very hands-on. I do think that they are in their head, you know, somewhat. However, it's like you never know really what's going on, how it's ticking. But this person is really, you know, for you, cleaning up the loose ends and really trying to make it work. Information. How Taurus feels about this person. Six of Pentacles. Okay. There you are, Taurus. I feel like this is a give-take relationship, especially with six. I feel like, you know, you guys could have come from a position where maybe you guys were not together. There was some type of argument or some type of, you know, instability. And now it's like you and this person are equally sharing as one. And this is Moon in Taurus. It's also, I feel like there's a level of change. This person has changed in some way. What's changed about them? Ooh. Ace of Swords, Four of Pentacles, okay? Maybe this person is now letting you in. Maybe they're not as guarded anymore, okay? Capricorn. Maybe they're communicating about things that, you know, they hold deep and they hold close to you. Maybe this person is now giving financially, you know. I also think too, there was probably a level of egotism here, or, you know, an egotistical type of air to this person at times. And I do think that this person is highly intense. And they're very ambitious, but sometimes it doesn't rub off the right way. It's almost like they're too showboaty, and I think that they change that aspect of themselves. I think that you and this person had a communication about, you know, really giving, really opening up, really, you know, coming to a place where, you know, they can still fuel their ego while carrying on a relationship with you, but also having it toned down a little bit. What is, can I ask a question? They're like, let me tell you right now. I was going to ask, you know, what do you like about this person? And it's the Ten of Pentacles. I think that this person is financially well off. I think that there is a level of desire here. I think that you're physically attracted to this person because you do have the Page of Pentacles, or Page of Wands, I'm sorry. You know, you like how they look. You like how they come off on paper. you know, they look good, smell good, and, you know, are financially stable. I do think too, something that's very, you know, having you very drawn into this person is they're very passionate and they don't have a problem taking the lead. And I think too, it's like when you guys are in a very focused state or a state where you're very persistent, it's like this person has the ability to offer you ideas with, hey, what about this? Or what about that? Or, you know, let's look at it from a different perspective. Let's try to solve the problem. I also think too, which is kind of dope, like you and this person are probably very highly sexually active. You guys mesh well with one another. And this can also be an earth sign. So it's fire and earth that's coming in, and air also, I guess, but that's coming in. 7 of Pentacles. There's you, Taurus, Jesus Christ. All right. So I do feel like too, like there, you know, you and this person definitely can tire one another out. I do think too that, you know, with being tired, right? I think that you like the fact that this person, it's like they're willing to give you the time, they're willing to give you their energy. And I think that they understand that over time, you know, if this person wasn't giving of their time, right? Now they understand like, hey, time is important to them. I have to take the time to spend with them to let them know like, hey, I'm here. Even if it's just you and them falling asleep watching Netflix or barbecuing or grilling. It's like, this is very important to you that this person is now not being selfish and on their own kind of like, you know, mission, but now they're offering something completely different to you. I think you really enjoy that. What don't you like about this person? What is Taurus? Okay, Temperance. Okay, so let me take back the whole thing when it came to the sex. I think for you, this is a relationship that's very friendly. I don't know if it's as physical as you would like it. I also think that this person may have a lot of friends or may be very charismatic, possibly a Sagittarius, or somebody that, you know, is very friendly. I don't necessarily know if you like that. I also think too that it's like you want more physical emotions. You want the touch, you want the physical touch. Look, as I said that. You want the kissing, you want the nostalgia, you want to feel like a woman. And I think that you want this person to show that through aggression and desire and that type of thing. Hopefully this is making sense. Some Tauruses will be like, nah, you are way the fuck off. Totally get it. But those of you guys that this is resonating for, like, this message is for you. For your guys' situation, you have the World. Can you give me more information on this, please? With the 10 of Wands. Okay, so this is interesting to me. There's a level of closure here about walking away or about a cycle ending. Remember, we talked about the 10s earlier. Like, take a look at that. And I think I said this in Libras. Was it Libra? I don't know. Libra's all pissed off because I was too honest. Some Libras are, let me just say that. But it's like this person, for whatever reason, it's like they're trying to move this giant pyramid that they're attached to and they're not giving up on. But then at the end of the day, it's completely draining their energy where they don't have anything left. And it's like they're attached to it. So I feel like with the World card and the 10 of Wands, it's almost like acknowledging that, you know, how do I explain this? It's Saturn and Sagittarius, and there's a need to definitely focus or like kind of like consolidate where this energy is being put. And it's funny because the World is also Saturn. So that's also Capricorn, right? That's very Capricorn energy. It's like allowing something to come to an end. It's also, you know, about if something is working or if it's not, having to let it go. You know, let me ask again. Hold on one second. What do we need to learn from the World card here? What is Taurus and their person of interest learning from the World card? Okay, the Prince of Wands, how to take action, how to grow, how to mature, how to seek knowledge, right? Possibly this is Gemini energy, or this can be Sagittarius. It's a very freeing kind of energy, I feel like, one that's always thinking and exploring and challenging. And I think that with this card, it's taking physical action. This can be physically seeing you. This can be the fact that this relationship is coming back around where now there's a new chance or there's a new hope. What caused this issue? What caused the issue? Okay, the Three of Wands, there was just a level of waiting, right? There was a level of waiting for somebody to react, which is interesting, right? Because why would you wait? Like, obviously, either you were waiting for this person to come back around, you were waiting for somebody to take the initiative. There's something here, right? It's almost like you were waiting for this person to finally just like have a level of impulsive energy and kind of just go out there and get it, right? Because Three of Wands is Aries, and I think that this is Aries sun. I could be totally wrong here. I'm sure somebody will say if I'm right or wrong, but it's almost like you're waiting. You're waiting for the return. You've invested in it and now you're watching to see if it comes back. More information on what were they waiting for? Strength. Hello. Concentration. You wanted to see if this person had the ability to, them or you, come back around, stick it out, matters of the heart. That's all associated to Leo, and Leo is strength, right? Did they have the ability to tame the beast? Did they have the ability to, communicate in the right fashion? Did they have the ability to have a level of partnership? Right? And balance with inside of their life. How does, let's ask this. How does Taurus feel about this situation with their person of interest? How do they feel about it? Let me ask one more time. How does Taurus feel about the situation? About the World card coming back around? How does Taurus feel about this? Nine of Wands. I feel like it's something that you've waited for. What was Taurus waiting for? What was Taurus waiting for? I feel like too, I know this is going to sound crazy, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so Taurus, I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I feel like you were waiting for this person to come back and ask for your forgiveness. I think you were waiting for this person to come back and say, I'm sorry. This person had to change and they had to offer you something new. They had to offer some type of apology in order to push this forward. Now, this is for Tauruses that are revisiting some type of situation from the past, or they're currently dealing with somebody that you've kind of had a little bit of up and down with, but you're waiting for this person to make you a solid offer. You're waiting for this person to show up. It's like, are they going to say what they do and do what they say? Are they actually going to take action? There's a lot of action here. I think that your person prior to this point, I think that they talked a good game, but I don't necessarily think that they showed up to play. It's like they would write the checks that they never cashed, right? It's like, what the fuck? You said you were coming over for dinner. Here I am all dressed up. Where the hell are you at, right? Oh, sorry, I'm busy. Or, oh, sorry, I'm with my friends. Or, oh, sorry, this. Oh, sorry, that. It's like, no, that's not acceptable anymore. Holding to your word, sticking to your ground, having a level of stability, having something, that you guys can physically put your hands on. That's how you feel about this situation. The fact that it's coming around and it is changed, the situation has changed, it makes you feel like this Ten of Pentacles, because the one thing that you were wrestling so hard with, it's like everything was cool with this person. You guys got along great. I mean, maybe, you wanted to see them more, so you wanted more sex, or there was something of that sense. But for the most part, it's like you could marry this person. You feel like this person gives you emotionally as well as, a financial level of stability. And I think that that's where you feel like this relationship is going, Taurus. Yep. Look, Six of Cups, you know, rejoicing, having an open conversation, Queen of Cups. You know, that's definitely Cancer. But remember, like, if you're not dealing with the Cancer, then what this is saying, or this person doesn't have Cancer in their chart, which I would not be surprised if you or your partner doesn't. But what it's saying is Cancer is all about security, right? They're also about the mother, nurturing, you know, emotions, your mood, right? It's like this person's whole mood is changed now. And you feel really, really good about the situation and about what they're providing to you. Okay, that's coming in strongly. Let's see. Yep, look what just popped out. Ten of Swords reversed. Okay, so it's funny, we have the Ten of Swords reversed here and we have the Ten of Swords here for your guys' situation. Ten of Swords is definitely Virgo, or I'm sorry, that's definitely Gemini. But seeing the fact that Gemini and Virgo, we share the same house, right? Mercury, it's like communication is no longer an issue between the two of you guys. And I think that whatever was painful here is definitely being transformed into something different. It's like fleeing from your emotions and then really figuring out, like, is this person the person you want? Can you live without them? I feel like this person was racking their brain over the fact that you and them maybe were on, you know, the outs. And maybe, you know, now there is open communication between the two of you guys, and maybe this person was blocked prior. So the external influence or the block is the Ten of Swords. Can you give me more information? Eight of Wands. Okay. That's also Sag energy. It's like, okay, let me ask before I talk. Why is the Eight of Wands here? What's being communicated here? Judgment. I'm sorry. I fucked up. Can this change? It's like going from the Ten of Swords to something different. It's like, okay, I'm hurt. This is how I feel. And then this person saying, okay, you know what? I'm fucking sorry. Pluto. Hi. How you doing? Judgment is Pluto and Capricorn. I'm sorry. Scorpio and Capricorn. Transformation, an ending to this Ten of Swords, things that are happening quickly, right? Things that are now becoming certain, conclusions that are transforming, settling down, right? And it's interesting that Judgment is here because I do think that this person really had to come to you and say, hey, I'm sorry. Hey, I fucked up. I don't want this to happen. And this could be you or your person because, like I said, sometimes the situation is flipped. But it's also about a level of success here. It's like, I feel like you guys are very happy with where things are going. Like, there's definitely a climax here with the Eight of Wands. I definitely feel like you guys are going towards exactly where you're supposed to be. You know, there's communication about seeing one another, about being with one another. How does Taurus feel about this? One more time. How does Taurus feel about this? The block or the external influence? How does Taurus feel about this? How does Taurus feel about this? The Lovers. Possible Gemini energy, but I also think Virgo for some reason. Give me one more question. How does Taurus feel about it? All gifted. You feel like this person is finally giving themselves to you. I think that this person really felt that level of fear of losing you. That it scared the shit out of them. Look, Five of Swords reversed. It's like it scared them to the point where they wanted to come back and say, I'm sorry, and make things right. Five of Swords reversed is shaking things up. Five of Swords upright is them really processing what needs to be done in order to make things work with you guys. Also, too, I feel like right now, it's like, you know, we have a new moon coming up, I think in a few days. But as everything is concluding and everything is kind of going on around us, I think that this has given this person enough time to think about what you mean to them. And it's also about them not wanting to lose you, them understanding that they have to work, that if they've made promises, they have to keep those promises. There's no longer room for the Seven of Swords, right? Any secrecy or lies, because we all know Taurus is like fucking Robert Shapiro. I always say this to like one of my Taurus best friends. Like, she is one of the smartest people I've ever met in my life, and she is so quick. And like, you guys remember everything, and you guys know exactly when to strike, and you guys are not stupid. You guys put 2 and 2 together ridiculously quick. And I think for you, you know, the fact that there was a level of uncertainty here because of lies that were being said or things that were being done behind the closed doors, it's like putting an ending to that. It's like you're no longer fixated, you're no longer focused on what this is. I really do feel like that strongly, Taurus. And I do feel like you're walking away from that. Now, for your guys' ending, we have the Fool with the Queen of Wands. Okay, definitely some type of level of security here. Something very passionate, okay? And it is a new start. It's taking a leap of faith. This can be marriage. This can be a child. It can be numerous things. For those of you guys that this has resonated and this has given you enough clarity, I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing week based on this. Things are starting to come in place, Taurus, and I'm so stoked for you guys. All right? I love you, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.